emergencies on this earth come in every shape and size, from tornadoes, floods, wildfires, and yes, hurricanes. But no matter where the national emergency is happening, there's a special team from this city that's able to come to the rescue, as you're about to see. Since the 1900s, the Motor City has been keeping America running. And now one company in the city is working to keep those wheels turning, even during devastating natural disasters, whether it's data centers, telecommunications, financial institutions, or hospitals. Mission-critical agencies rely on critical fuel supply to keep their operations running throughout natural disasters.
We want folks to know that Atlas Oil Company is a company that when people are running away from a fire or they're running away from a disaster, we're the people that are running into it to support all the infrastructure that's necessary.
In an emergency situation, you need to get fuel in quickly for basic life support, and it needs to be done quickly, safely, and to the recipient so they can get up and do what they have to protect their resources, and it's a necessity.
Paul Bernard is the Emergency Operations Manager for Atlas Oil and a U.S. Air Force veteran who worked more than a decade managing fuel facilities in Afghanistan and Iraq. When Hurricanes Florence and Michael wreaked havoc in the southeastern states in 2018, and 2019's devastating Hurricane Dorian targeted the Bahamas and the East Coast, Paul and Atlas's Emergency Fueling Division jumped into action, bringing dedicated supplies into areas facing major supply and logistical disruptions. During this time, Atlas was even recognized by the United States Postal Service for its outstanding work.
These clients lose money by the second. It's within their best interest to have temporary power, and that's what we do. We respond quickly until they get main utility backup to provide life, health, and safety to local units.
Emergency service like this is only one facet of what the Atlas Oil Emergency Fueling Division offers mission-critical clients throughout the country. With its nationwide fleet of emergency vehicles and emergency teams on standby 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, the Atlas team is always on high alert and standby, ready to help communities withstand the storm.
We take a unique approach to equipment when it comes to emergency services. So we've got specialty trucks that we call stormproof trucks, which are smaller, versatile units that can get through high water or smaller spaces, all the way up to your tank wagon, which is your Class B truck, all the way up to a truck the size that you see like here behind me, that's got a sleeper cab and somebody that can be out in the marketplace for days on end living in that particular unit itself. We've also got a fuel automation station that we can drop in at a location that might have multiple vehicles that allows us to fuel 28 pieces of equipment simultaneously and actually grab all that information, pump it to the cloud, give our customers real-time insight to what's happening on location. So from an equipment perspective, we're very innovative. We look at what's the problem and we try to design a solution that nails that problem to the wall.
Today, the concept of a command center in a trailer is outdated, replaced by a command center in the cloud, providing real-time tracking and communication with the drivers.
Here we're operating 24/7, 365, and what you'll see is we're monitoring weather patterns, we're taking customer orders, we're track and tracing our drivers and our equipment, we're working with our carrier partners.
Atlas has spent millions on innovations that are changing the way truckers, drivers, and fuel get distributed to customers when disaster strikes.
In a metropolitan area with 4.5 million people, Children's Hospital Michigan serves as the Level 1 Pediatric and Burn Trauma Center. We are one of the busiest emergency departments throughout the entire country, and which means we serve the most critically ill children. And because of that, we must maintain our seamless operation of the hospital 24/7, and the backup generator and the fuel systems, those are the backbones to the entire process.
You know, these are very important places that need the fuel, you know, and it's not just a necessity. It's, you know, it's a matter of life and death in most cases, and that's what really makes it, you know, hit home, you know, because this could be any one of our family members that are being affected by it.
We always find a way to innovate. So this is what we do every day, and find, you know, we go through a whiteboard, how do we help the customers, how do we help our partners, how do we help to make sure our team has the right tools. So we're always finds a way. We go after it and find a way to help them out.
The key to success is having that information. First of all, we need to know where the needs are. We have the assets available, and if we don't, we collaborate with others to come up with those solutions so that when there is chaos, we can come up with the information, we can come up with the solution, and we can deliver it clearly.
Since our emergency fueling division was founded in 2010, we've never had a customer run out of fuel, even in the worst natural disasters. 100% uptime for 100% of our customers. Our vision for the future and our commitment to our customers is to be the best emergency fueling company on the planet.
Emergencies and natural disasters can happen anytime on this good earth. It requires a special DNA of mankind to charge toward the storm under any circumstance.